Who going up tonight? Don't bring your friend if it ain't gonna be a. Won't pretend ain't gonna lie, I'm tryna some. And I see you're a sweet one, you're a freak, the demon. And I'm just one more about it, I don't really mean none.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. The 76ers open. For a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion. Just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other. So well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drills the three-pointer. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Pass to Maxey. There's the three. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Abdul-Jabbar. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Pass to Paul. In the corner, it's Oubre. Off target with his three.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
76ers trailing to the inside. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. And Jones has it in the corner. And finished off by Oubre.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Paul. Nothing on the board. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Paul. Shoots the three. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
It's Morant with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got his third basket of the night. Screen by Oubre. Down low. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, guys, that's what you want to see. Oubre reading and reacting to the defense. Such a critical part of pick-and-roll play.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Quickly looking it over. Outside, Barrett. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Offline with his three. Here's Jackson Davis. Here's Quickly. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
The Raptors, 18.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdowns for Toronto.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And some good young players on the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list. A really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15. And you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
Lock at 6. Markkanen. It's Drummond with the rebound. The break, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Drummond. Now Oubre. Ball outside. And he drives in. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
To the paint. Murray Bowles. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Markkanen can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 4. Maxey with it. Now defended by Markkanen. That one falls.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-2 run. Let's go to the sideline for a report on John Morant. How's he doing, Allie?
Thanks. I got a status report from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Boy, this is where you need everyone in your support system to be around him and be encouraging, because this is going to be a long road to recovery.
And he gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition. That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
And here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Morant. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Al Paul. And they call an illegal screen here. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Inside. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Paul. Oubre, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Oubre's got 11 points.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now. This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Back to Grimes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Morant scanning the floor. Over to the left wing. And Morant throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
In the corner, it's Oubre. From about 19 feet. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Here's Barrett driving inside. And Barrett slams it in.
To me, R.J. Barrett at his best when he takes the initiative on offense. Get aggressive to the cup.
And when it comes to R.J. Barrett, what do you think, Doris, about his development?
Well, we know he's got a scorer's mindset, and he's excellent off the dribble. The key for his growth is just he's got to become a consistent shot maker from deep.
And it's Drummond missing. Raptors trailed by 11. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through that season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Pass to Bona. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
.115 left to play in the third. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maxey attacking. Can't hit from in close. Raptors trailed by 10. It's stolen by Lowry. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Got that one up quick. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line. Nice touch there near the hoop.
Maxey with it. 12 points for him. And the Raptors making a change here. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Maxey attacking. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
From deep, Maxey. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes.
The Raptors, 33.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Raptors trailed by 9. Now, here's Quickly. To the middle. Oubre with the steal. Here's Grimes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And the shot goes in.
Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
Here's Paul. Pass to Jones. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Porzingis. Here's Paul. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Here's Quickly. The offensive rebound to the left side wing. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Screen by Porzingis. Let's lose a three. And it misses. Raptors trailed by 16. Puts up the three. Buries the deep ball.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Now Paul. Outside Oubre. Paul looking around. Jacks up a three. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Dick. Stolen by Jones. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. On the free throw, no good.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Porzingis. And hit the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Porzingis pulls it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That is his first foul of the game. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Screen by Watford. Paul goes in. Fires the three. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Raptors trailed by 13. And stolen by Maxey. Now Paul. He misses the free throw.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
Their superior ball handling won it for him.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
As we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Picked by Markkanen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Got a piece of it. 17 seconds left in the game.